There, look at this view. Look at that, St. John's out there. Oh, get in there. I think that's gonna come up short. Oh, bounced up. Oh, this is looking really nice. Yeah! Hey folks, and welcome to Greg's Golf Shack. I'm out here at Pippy Park on their 9-hole Captain's Hill course. It's opening day. Little bit of rain in the forecast, a little windy, a little cold. The conditions, it's early season, so the crew is out getting the course in shape, and it actually looks really good. I'm surprised. There's even still snow in some areas on the course, so the crew has done a great job getting this course ready for people to come out and play. So I'm just gonna take it easy, have a little fun, swing easy, and see what we can do. Now, hole number 1 plays about 345. There's a lot of wind from left to right, so we're going to play it out to the left and hopefully bring it back to the center. Now, I still have a bit of a foot injury, so you'll notice I hang back and avoid transferring my weight to my front. But out swinging, having fun. Back is a little tight, so just see what we can do. It's a great opportunity to get out, start swinging. All right, we're coming up to the ball. All right, a pretty good drive there. I've got about 100 left. It's playing 90 down this hill. We're dealing with some elements. You can see the wind has blown that flag down. So we're gonna aim for the left side of the green because the wind is probably gonna bring it back. I've got a gap wedge. I think I'm gonna switch to a pitching wedge and try and keep it a bit lower. I've switched over to the pitching wedge. Let's see if we can't flight one in there a little bit. Ooh, went over the green. Should have kept with the gap wedge. Right. This is what I'm looking at. The ball's just beyond the bunker there. Now the greens, it's early season. The greens are a little long, so I'm not worried about this rolling out too much, but still got to put it up on the air and carry it onto the green. Hopefully give ourselves a putt. Oh, we'll take it. It'd be nice to save this. I kind of expect we might miss it, but I'm going to play it out to the right a little bit. See if we can't drop it into the cup. Oh, it didn't quite break. Well, it's a bogey start. That's okay, early season. Number 2 we have coming up. We're going to be hitting it directly into the wind, so let's see what we can do. We're into the wind, and the wind is kind of coming, from right to left a little bit too. It's really gusting. Now this is a par 4. It's about 350, and we have to, carry over that front tee box there and go all the way down the hill. It's going to turn off to the right a little bit. So if this fades or slices a bit, it's okay. Let's see if we can't just get a smooth swing out there. All right. Now I wanted to cut that corner a little bit because it goes to the right. So it kind of went over to the right of those tee boxes, and I think it's going to be okay. I pushed it a little bit, but it's easy to get distracted by such a great view. All right. Wind is coming directly into us, and this is rain is coming down, playing about 190, 175 with the slope. So I'm going to take a 3 hybrid and see if I can't smooth one in there. It's a good strike, fading a bit. It's going to be left of the green, but we're chipping. All right, so here's what we have. I got to take it up over a mound, and the pin isn't too far on, so I'm going to use my 60 and see if we can't give ourselves a putt. The rain is coming down a little bit now. Feel is the toughest thing to get at the beginning of the season. Oh, it just checked up. I've got a really long putt. All right, I'm going to leave the flag in just so you can see the hole, even though it's leaning towards me. We'll just, take it easy. It should break from right to left, but the wind might hold it off a little bit. So let's just give it a rip. Oh, it's a nice putt. Oh, hit a couple of those little bumps there early season, but that was a really good putt. I feel good about that one. Okay, another bogey. And keep moving the microphone to the other side of the hat, hopefully cut down on some of the wind. But bogey golf, I think that's okay early season. This is tough. It's not an easy course. We're quite hilly, and it's a great test of our game. So really big uphill shot here for number 3. Now number 3 plays 265, but it is way uphill. I mean, the camera doesn't even do it justice. There's a little white flag way up there. We got no choice but to hit driver here. Try and get it up that hill as much as we can. All right, pulled it a bit, but that's a good play in this wind. And we should be up close to the top of the hill. All right, this is, about 70 yards or so uphill. There's no point in a shot tracer because you can't see it. It's a blind green. And it's playing about 75 with the slope. So I'm just going to kind of punch a gap wedge up there. Play it left of the flag and let the wind bring it back. That should be really good. Looked like it was right on the flag. We had a really good line, but just overshot the green a little bit. It was right on the flag line. I've got to get this rolling a little, so I'm going to take my gap wedge and see if I can't get it a little bit close. This is a 44 degree. See if I can't keep it low. That was pretty well executed. We got some big gusts of wind here. Ooh. Let's see if we can't break the bogey streak with a windy putt. Oh, yes! I mean, check this out. This is amazing. There's the clubhouse over there. Long par 3 here, and the wind, we're directly into it, and it's pushing off to the right. So it's a slicey wind. It's playing about 175, but it's blowing. I'm actually going to take a 5-wood, play it out to the left, see if I can bring it back. Oh, it's curving a little too much. Ooh, wind's got it. That is very right of the green. This is going to be a tricky up and down. We're still 25 yards from the flag or so, and maybe a low iron would have been a better approach, but I still don't think I could have reached it in this wind, and this is a better angle onto the green from over here. So not a terrible miss, but I've got a 54 degree. See if I can get it rolling a little bit. Tough lie above the feet, a little bit downhill lie. It's easy to blade this one, so I've got to make sure I commit to hitting kind of down on it a bit. All right, that should release to the left. You probably can't see it, but we've got a good putt. So here's the shot from the green, what we had to hit over here. There's the tee box up there. So it's not easy into the wind. It's intimidating. 6-footer or so, breaking right to left. Yeah, nice. I think leaving the flag in kind of saved that a little bit. So we've got a par 4 coming up, 377, and there's a lot of side slope. Now this is a cool hole. Really long par 4. I was looking for the tee boxes, the gold tee boxes. They're up there. So let's go. All right, wind is helping a bit here. I'm trying to aim it down the left side, see if I can find my swing. I'm hitting the drivers off the toe a lot, so let's see if I can't extend a little bit more and send this one out there. Get a nice rotation. Swung it over the top, but it's peeling nicely right into the middle of the fairway. Ooh, and we just got over that slope a little bit in the middle of the fairway, so we won't have a blind shot into the green. Yes. You know, it's pretty funny. I can swing pretty good. In the garage, I can make some pretty comfortable swings and good videos, but as soon as you get out on the course and you press record on the camera, it's back to square one. So I've got to get used to that and try to get some nice swings, but you know, getting into the heat of the season, some warmer weather, and getting into the game, more practice in, that always makes a difference too. All right, it's playing about 115 downhill. I've got kind of a side hill downhill lie, so I'm going to take a higher lofted club. I'm going to take a gap wedge and play it out to the left a little bit. I think that's going to come up short. Oh, bounced up. Oh, this is looking really nice. Go! Tough to read the break on this. I think it's going to go out to the right that way. So, kind of on a ridge. I'm going to play it a little straighter, I think, at the hole. Downhill. Boy, it would be nice to drop this. Yeah, I should have played it out to the left a little bit more. That's okay. We're in for par. Oh, this is a very difficult par 5. Thank goodness we're not back here. Our tee boxes are way up there. All right. Tough par 5 even to get there in 3. I don't want to balloon it. There's a lot of wind up there, so I'm just going to try and get this 5-iron down there. Keep it in play. Hit a little high, but it's down the middle. Really long way in the wind. I'm going to see if I can't knuckle a 3-wood up there. I have an awkward stance. All right, a little low, up the middle. I'll take that. All right, I've got about 110, and I'm gonna see if I can take a 9-iron, keep it a little bit lower, and maybe a 3/4 swing. Really windy. A little bit of sun there though. Oh, for some reason it's turning out to the left a bit. That's okay, chip and a putt. All right. I don't mind being pin high on this long par 5. I've got a 54 degree. Hopefully that'll help it roll a little bit. Ooh, very tight lie. This is going to be a tough little chip. Oh, get in there. Oh my goodness. Lipped it for birdie of all the holes. Well, we'll tap that one in. Another par. Yes. Well, this par 3 is going to be tough. It's playing about 214, about 205 or so with a little bit of slope. That is way out there. Look at this view. Look at that. St. John's out there. Signal Hill. What a beautiful course. Big valley here. This is going to be tough. You almost need to take driver. All right. Wind is blowing again. I've actually got a 5-wood. See if we can't get it up pretty close there. If it's far enough. Oh, way short. That was kind of an ugly swing off the toe a bit. But we're chipping up onto the green. Another chip and a putt. Tough to hit that green.
Well, I must have knocked my microphone out, so at least you don't have to listen to the wind. But I'm just taking a little 60 up here to chip onto the green. Turned out okay. There we go. We've got a putt there, probably about 8 feet or so. This is to save par, and it breaks a little left to right, so I'm hoping I can drop it in the hole. And we made it. Now number 8 is 332 yards, really downhill. You can see the green off there in the distance. I'm not going to be taking driver here. It's a little too risky with the trouble on both sides, so just a hybrid. Just a safe play here and hopefully put it down the middle. And it goes nice and straight right into the fairway. Now I was left with about 130 yards here, but the wind was really blowing, so I took an 8-iron to play it out to the right, and as you can see, it just stayed out there. Make sure we replace those divots. Now this little chip is tough. It's a tight lie. There's not much green to work with, and I've got to carry it over a ridge to get it onto the green. So I'm opening the face a little bit, and just a nice delicate little lob, and hopefully it'll stop quickly. I'm left with a 6 or 7 footer, breaks from right to left a little bit, and really would like to save this for par. The up and downs have been kind of lucky. Oh, that was so close to missing, but you can see I'm happy we made it. Now hole number 9 is 340 yards back up the hill to the clubhouse. Now I've been struggling all day to transfer my weight to my front foot, so I fall back a bit, but it is a good drive right up the middle. Now I'm left with 100 yards, but it's playing 107 up the hill, so this is a small gap wedge that comes up a little short but does bounce up onto the green. Now I'm left with quite a long putt here with quite a bit of break, but look at that view. How can you not be distracted by that? Now this is a long double breaker, so I'm going to try to put it straight up the ridge. Wind is going to take it to the right a little bit, and it does just that. Blows past, and I've left myself with a good 6 footer to save par. Oh, and that sums up that putt. I missed it, but tapped it in for a bogey, 3 over par. Well, it's unfortunate the microphone came unplugged and all it really recorded was wind, but I had a nice message here just thanking the grounds crew and the folks at Pippy Park for preparing the course and letting us come out. It was a great time. 3 over par is not bad for an early season round, and it's beautiful views. Had a great time. I can't wait to get out again. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Greg's Golf Shack.